Welcome everybody to JustAbout69 HC here. I'm bringing you guys back another wrestling prediction. This is going to be an early one on The Rock versus John Cena, so let's get to it so we can get everything fit into this video. So first I'm going to start off with doing what if they won. So we're going to start with John Cena as the person to go since he's the contender. So the reason why I'm basically picking John Cena as my prediction right now is because of he lost last year and all that stuff, and that's kind of make him focus a little bit more on this match and do a little bit better than what he did. So he's not really a main eventer yet, but once this happens and once he becomes WWE Championship, he's going to be up there yet again in the main card slot. So basically that's all I have right now until we get later on in the video to where I explained why I picked him and what his cons and pros are and stuff like that. So next up we got The Rock. In case if he wins and retains his WWE Championship, what we could be seeing. Well, if he stays as the WWE Championship, we could possibly be seeing another potential match with somebody even greater or either just as good as John Cena. I shouldn't say there's nobody greater than John Cena right now. So the person that I highly think that would face The Rock if he decides to stay, and if he's the WWE Championship, it would have to be Ryback. That's the only thing I can think of, is it has to be Ryback. I know a lot of people would want to see Ryback versus The Rock for the WWE Championship, because if that happened, that would push Ryback so far up and get a lot more fans, and it'll just be great for him. That would push his career over the limit if he beat The Rock. So let's move on to what if they lost. So I'm going to start with John Cena here. If John Cena possibly lost this, I would see a heel turn right away, because you saw basically how he reacted last year. He was down in the dumps. He wasn't focused. He did basically crap last year. And I highly doubted he would want that, so I could possibly see a potential heel turn if the WWE is wanting to risk that. But they could, because they got so many good professional wrestlers and stuff like The Rock, Brock Lesnar are back. Like, those guys could take his slot and basically take his fan base, and he could go be a heel for a while. And that could possibly happen, because he hasn't been a heel since he was in SmackDown. And I know people want him to get back over to SmackDown, but the only way to get over back to SmackDown is to be a heel and suck at it, basically. Suck at wrestling. But I highly doubt it. I'm not saying anybody from SmackDown is sucking. It's just that it's their second show, and they don't like to put their very best guys on the second show that much. So let's move to The Rock. I feel like The Rock's time is up, if you kind of think of it. It's his time to not be a WWE champion anymore in his lifetime for the WWE, because of if he loses at this big one, I could potentially see that could possibly change his future closer to when he thinks about WrestleMania 30, which he is going to be in, but who knows if there's going to be a match or what, really, because of all this possibly could come down on him. But if you know his character, I highly doubt he'll really want to keep it around, basically, since he's kind of a face. So I think he'll drop it right away and just move on. And then let's move to the pros and cons here before the video is over. But let's start with John Cena here. So some pros on John Cena that I wrote down and listed. So my number one right now is he hasn't been WWE Champion since 2011. So that's a big gap right there. So that gives you kind of an opportunity saying that, yeah, John Cena is definitely going to win this WWE Championship. And then next pro is he's definitely going to bring his A game since he lost last year. He's going to bring it probably a lot more than usual, because he is dead focused. If you've seen all these like promos and stuff between him and The Rock, he is dead focused. And then also basically, this is what my prediction number 3 was, is that he is really going to be more focused, like I was saying. So all that, so that was pretty fast pros on John Cena. So let's get to his cons right away. I think he could lose his focus during this match, probably a midway. And if he does that, that's going to be devastating for his WWE his WWE Championship chance, is what I'm trying to say. And then also, he could probably get cheated to where The Rock could do a dirty pin on him, and that could definitely turn him heel as well if he loses. And then also, this could be down to the bone, where there could be maybe a submission, and we could possibly see the sharpshooter from The Rock on John Cena, or maybe the STFU on The Rock. It depends on how they want to end the show, if it wants to be submission to end the show, or if they want it to be like an entertaining kind of end of show, like where it's going to be John Cena's fast AA adjustment or attitude adjustment, whatever they call it now. Yeah, attitude adjustment. So let's move on to the pros and cons of The Rock. So the pros on The Rock is that he's the people's champ. Everybody wants him to be the best guy on the WWE, at least. By my point of view, I think he's the best. He's better than John Cena. He has a lot more characteristics and a lot better kind of charisma as a way, and he likes to connect a lot more with the fans, which John Cena I know likes to do, but he's not doing a great job right now on it. And let's see, The Rock will definitely be focused like a boss, because you know The Rock, he is straight up badass, is always focused. So that's going to be a #1 thing in his book of possibly winning. And then he's definitely better than John Cena in some ways, like I was explaining. He has a better charisma, he has a better way of connecting with fans, and he probably does have a better moveset, but you know John Cena's kind of better at that right now, since he's kind of younger and a full-time wrestler as well, so he never loses his step. And then the cons for The Rock is he's getting old, and he's getting to the point where he should be retiring and go on with the other attitude people that have retired and all that stuff. So next year could possibly be his last year at WrestleMania 30. And then also, movies are going to be in the way majorly if he stays as the WWE Champion and also stays in wrestling for fun. And then also, his title right now is kind of getting boring, so that's kind of a chance for John Cena to win as well. So that's all I have for predictions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, if you guys like to see some more WWE predictions, hit the like button right away. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So see you guys later, and peace.